Dire team ban.
Qualifiers Grand Finals, Team Liquid versus Bears. This is game number 2 if you missed it. Bears did manage to beat out Cloud9 in a 2-0, a very tense game 1. Cloud9 put up one hell of a fight, but game 2 very one-sided, whereas game 1 of this grand final it's already turned very one-sided to Liquid. Looking to be the top dog in this European qualifier, or is Bears going to show them something they don't expect? They already did something we didn't expect in game 1, picked up a Centaur support in a Slardar-esque game, as most likely Team Liquid's cores are going to be with the Invoker and now Necrophos, a very mid-game heavy fighting hero. Scythe is not something you can just crack and shell off. So if he gets disabled, say Beastmaster stuns him or Slardar finds the initiation, and they look to nuke this guy down, and he gets the Kraken Shell, and he's thinking like, okay, I'm about 2/3 HP, I'll just go ahead and Ravage now. He's going to get Reaper Scythe, and then the rest of the damage is going to come in from Liquid, and this guy is going to get dropped potentially before he has that big impact in 30-minute timing when they have Blink on GH, they have Necronomicon Blink on Beastmaster. This is certainly not going to be a lineup that I think can contest the 10-minute push that we're talking about. Adam's stuck, and Adam is going to have to snowball into the trees to get out, but a huge heal comes out from Kuro and eliminates him before he could do this Necrovos. And also part of the problem is Anchor Smash is physical damage, which I believe should be ignored by Ghost Shroud, but I know there's been some awkward interactions in the past with Ghost Shroud and physical damage spells.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure, but regardless, as a ranged hero, he should be just fine. And as a ranged hero, mid, Invoker is usually fine, but this bear is causing a lot of irritations along with Adam just cruising around looking for a snowball. If Miracle just thinks about going out of position. Just cruising around looking for a snowball. If Miracle just thinks about going out of position.
The hero is getting no love in this safe lane, left with only Yapzor to protect him, and this aggro tri-lane, which does seem to be quite better for Liquid. The hero is going to be pretty delayed in farm, is not going to have his fast level 6 that he would enjoy. It does mean a little...
Throw gets larger than Bark, then Slark is not going to be able to do anything. It's Ghost Shroud is going to be just free invulnerability mid lane. Nice.
Cold Snap. Oh, the snowball. He doesn't even pick Fada up. Fortunately, the Sunstrike was not there, landing onto Fada. He forces the bear onto Miracle a little bit more. Both GH and Adam did come up top lane. They don't have the kill power, the burst damage to be able to punish that Necrophos. Mind control is going to be pulled back. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I was like, oh, he's going to get a pounce and then he tower. Like, they'll get a bit of chip damage. The Crow says, no. Shadow Wave level 2. Fear me.
Think about it.
Oh! By Liquid. They are dumpstering Fearo's Slark. He is getting no love.
You can't, like, even the Beastmaster solo is an issue, which is why GH and Kuro are both going after this bear. TP rotation.
Oh, the Rice Ice Shards could do a lot for them here. They're going to snowball onto Kuro. And,
good grave TP, but nope.
Level 4, soon to be level 5. The Call of the Wild is going to be all the more dangerous. Fada does not have Savage Roar, so he's going to be caught here. Telekinesis stalls up some of the damage from GH. They also have the snowball on a Miracle. Fada sticks around for that one. They actually do get the kill. Nice pick.
During the cold snaps, so yeah, Miracle's not in the best luck. Firo going in on mind control. Really aggressive.
Trying for it. He does have the rotation from GH, so mind control stands his ground, fights, does have the vision on it. Firo Sunstrike is going to miss, but it also means Firo has to go back into...
Concerned he would have gone for an Iron Talon and he would have just said, screw it, I don't care about this lane anymore, I'm just going to go jungle, but he's fine just getting Anchor Smash farm.
Picks up a quick Gush kill. GH is sitting here waiting for Yapzor to be slightly out of position for mind control to finish him off. The Sunstrike isn't enough, but maybe the Axes will be. GH tries to run him down, does have another crush, he's going to wait for that.
Wow.
Okay. Primal Roar. Not like it has a long cooldown anyway. So,
true. Now 3 heroes bot though, so hopefully Liquid can get a push out of this because it's a fair amount of commitment just for a support Rubik. So Slark is, I mean, he sees everything that goes on. He's like, thank God that wasn't there.
I do feel like Bears, thanks to rotations, like a couple kills in bottom lane, but also the kills in mid, have managed to keep this static laning phase a bit at bay, right? If we just maintain our defensive tri lane down there and the 1v1 at top, Liquid would have had a huge lead by now, but it does seem to be kind of sticking around at just a 1,500 gold lead and a
Bears got pretty rattled by how much space Matumba Man was creating. They were like, we need to do something. And now they're going for a kill on GH mid.
Should be pretty easy. A snowball is going to come out, and no need for Ravage. And this is where this pressure that we were alluding to early on can come. They've got this pressure that we were alluding to early on can come. They've got the Ravage. They don't have the mech yet, but the presence of the Tidehunter is going to be really hard for Liquid to deal with anyway, since he is so tanky. And you've got the level 4 bear.
Sunstrike.
Oh no, Firo dies again. Breb tries to TP to help him out, but they're not going to be able to get a counter kill onto Mind Control mid lane. Mind Control mid lane. They try and poke there, but it seems like this mid lane push without the Tidehunter, I don't think they're going to be able to commit to this. So yeah, they back up a little bit.
I mean, hell, even with the Tidehunter, would they really feel it?
They know you're here. He's got the snowball. He can buy himself some time. Oh, he actually snowballed to a creep there towards the very end. Nicely played. GH is still going to try and chase him down. Now he's got the crush, but it doesn't actually land in time. Telekinesis a bit too fast. Yapzor gets there just in the nick of time. He should have responded and defended their mid tower. He's really good. Like they kept that tower alive without committing to fights. We know they're going to be focused on the 30 minutes.
Sunstrike.
Sunstrike. That is a beautiful combo.
That's filthy. I can't, like, I thought the roar and the Sunstrike was disgusting enough, but that's kind of expected. But Scythe?
Often this hand of Midas.
No. And unfortunately, it does get spotted out by this Radiant Ward near the Dire Shrine. So now Lone Druids should probably pay a little bit more careful. No, it's going back into range for him. This is risky. They get the tower. Tumberman really wants to show off his Blink Dagger, but the rest of his team just isn't in position.
Chance to Dark Pact in a lot of these situations. He's just going to get Primal Roared from Invis, Sunstruck, and potentially even a Reaper Sight.
Assuming he doesn't notice that he loses this, oh man, Firo going aggressive and punished.
Dark Pact not going to be there to save him. They attempt to try and snowball save. Adam is not quick enough though, and Slark does go down again. All you're going to see coming. So I think Blink Dagger, this is one of the games so he doesn't have to worry about like that sort of instant blink damage, where Blink Dagger as a defensive item is not going to be as warranted. I think the blink here is a lot better than it would be in most games.
Yeah, it all comes down to how strong the Burrows were able to get away with them. Very strong as we see them take an uncontested Roche. Tier 2 might go down bot. Perez is TPing to the shrine, so we might suspect something. Our team's going to rotate.
Mind Control with this Shadow Blade might just be able to... Oh, nice counter. Yeah, that was a good call.
That was a very preemptive ward. Tusk had placed that whenever they were first pushing the tower.
Nice smoke popping GH. I was going to say he's well positioned to break smokes, and that's exactly what happens. Matumba Man does pop his first Ghost Round, has that Aegis, so we're probably going to have an engagement here. Matumba Man is very likely to go down, but Liquid are going to try and respond. Now, they don't have the Invoker, they just have the Sunstrike to be able to fight around here, but a blink out from Matumba Man is going to be pursued out. The Gush slows him down, but the Boar is going to prevent a lot of Bears. GH was thinking about jumping forward and going under Forev, but I think Matumba Man has made the call. He doesn't want to try and go back into that engagement without Miracle nearby. Miracle.
Middle tower is under attack.
I don't know if Bears fight this. I think Liquid's too big right now.
I've said that before, and Bears decides to take fights anyway. So
and they do have the Ravage. They're going to try and initiate on the bottom, bring it down for his sight, but it's not even close. They also have to save the snowball towards the end there. What a turnaround. Liquid, they try and get too aggressive on the Bears, and they're going to pay the price. Unless maybe this meatball is going to be enough here on the back line and to get away with an ultimate. And it looks like he's good. He's going to heal off that damage, but Matumba Man is going to get dropped. The pullback there, just enough. Yeah, so he gets him with the Fade Bolt. Weave. Oh my god, that's 300 damage from an Invoker. If that last physical damage hit, Sunstrike is gonna make... Capable of much. They're trying to get the Blink Dagger onto Yapzor. They're going to 4-man smoke up with a TP in from Farad, who blinks forward to take out some of these creeps that are harassing down this tier 2. Firo's going to make the jump onto Kuro. This defensive healer is the first one that needs to go down. He shallow grades himself, and Rubik will gladly steal that one. That is actually a very valuable steal for upcoming team. to hit whatever he wants.
I am very surprised that Rubik was able to complete this Blink Dagger. Yapzor must have been banking a goal this whole time. He's 2, 3, and 3. In front of Rubik is a pretty standard affair, but I guess Tusk is... Oh, wow. There's no Aegis, otherwise Liquid would feel pretty gung-ho about going for this high-ground push, but right now they're just cool letting Matumba Man get more items. I mean, I had said that Necro will cap out, but that's still a long ways to go. Right now he's going for Shivas, so a little bit more burst damage and makes this already sad Slark attack even... It's gonna take a while.
It certainly is. Liquid... Mind Control is quite the innovator here. Oh, clean telekinesis onto Matumba Man. He does have the Ghost Shroud up, but they Savage Roar him before he can actually get that off. Now gets off the Ghost Shroud, but it's too late. Ferev's physical damage, Anchor Smash.
Theirs isn't hurting for cores. We just haven't seen the proper initiation that lets these cores do their work quite yet. As Radiant Ancients, Yapzor.
Stole Corrosive Haze. That's going to let the Tidehunter do a lot more, even just right-clicking GH. But Yapzor goes a little bit too far. The Reaper Scythe won't finish him off. Does receive a helping hand with the Ice Shards as well, but he's surely dead. They do manage to finish off the Slardart 1-for-1 trade-off, though. What happened in mid lane? Miracle, they actually managed to kill Fada. Mind Control and Miracle joined forces, and they're going to be able to get Ferev on his way back to the base as well. Mind Control faster than we've seen for the longest time, which has been Necrobook and Blink for time and time again. Shadowblade Vlad's into an AC. Mind Control turned himself into one hell of a right clicker.
You are seeing that right now. Even helping out the rest of his team be solid right clickers. The AC isn't completed yet, so it's not a full-on push, but 4 points Inner Beast. Hyperstone complete from Mind Control. Yeah, these are some serious wrecks.
I should say, those hard common items.
Smoke.
They can get the quick kill onto Matumba Man. They still have the Ravage. They're going to throw it out now, thinking there's going to be more heroes behind it, but the Shallow Grave is still there. And now the Shrine, which Matumba Man's going to get the full heal out of. They managed to get a Meatball out, which is going to force 3 members of Bears back. While Firo is not doing enough damage to really be able to kill Kuro. They brought him down with the Reaper Scythe, the Primal Roar onto Fada as well. The 2 damage dealers are dead. Yapzor tried to blink in to help out. It looks like Ferev got hunted down by Miracle and GH, who are also going to be able to catch Adam. Throwing out the snowball, but he is not going anywhere fast. Look at that. Miracle, you're just styling on them. That is just naughty.
Juggle them. Juggle those balls, Miracle. Yeah, you earned that one. This is what I was concerned about with the Tusk pickup. And Starter was like, hey guys, Roches, and they're like, I don't care. Let's just win.
No, nobody cares.
Radiant's middle barracks have fallen.
And that's it. 2-0 from Liquid. They had an intense series the first go around, but Liquid, I mean, I said the whole entire qualifier, they looked unstoppable. They looked like nobody could touch them. And Bears, they laid a hand on Liquid once.